This is actually the most satisfying manga that I've caught up to, or at least one of them, with a wild twist right from chapter 1. And I'm sorry for the spam of constant diabetic material from just the pure amount of romance anime and manga that I keep recommending to you guys. Something that if you've been following my channel for long enough, you've probably already seen a short video of. But there's no way that 30-second video did this manga justice, let alone just how much the story has progressed since then. And well, I'm not seeing enough people recommend or talk about this beautiful piece of work. A story that somehow blends two certain genres which I don't feel like has been done often, considering those two genres are sports and romance. Obviously there are exceptions like Chihayafuru, but a lot of the times one usually gets severely overshadowed by the other, especially for sports anime or manga, where the focus heavily shifts to the competitiveness, rivalry, dreams, improvement, friendship, and teamwork. But while this manga does shift the focus just a bit more towards romance and drama, it somehow manages to make a decent story on the sports side as well, without completely dominating the premise. And the focus isn't just one sport either, making the two genres work together to enhance the narrative between these amazing cast of characters that I've just grown to love, adding more motive to what makes them do what they do, allowing to build a unique circumstance that gets you hooked right from the start, especially the main couple, well not yet couple, which you really can't help but cheer for throughout the entire manga and their emotional journey. The story of two individuals, a badminton player and a basketball player, thrown into an interesting situation with a twist that kicks off the premise with just the right amount of curiosity and beautiful artwork that baited me into reading this in the first place. It's called Ao no Hako, or Blue Box. Starting straight off the bat with one of our main characters, Taiki Inomata, studying in a school with a huge sports program and loves badminton, hoping that one day he can reach the nationals, and has awkward crush on Chinatsu Kano, a girl that plays basketball and is a star on the team, who he sees practicing every day early in the morning with a growing sense of admiration. Someone that just by watching her also makes Taiki want to work just as hard, and also wanting to ask her out. Romantic feelings not just there because she's cute or beautiful, but out of respect for her as an athlete as well. Setting the base for this premise, which shows my point how it manages to tangle the idea of sports and romance together, both of them having the most adorable interactions throughout the story, their innocent banter that will make you want to sleep on the highway, and heartfelt discussions that really make you cheer for the both of them, not just in the aspect of hey get together already, but also their respective efforts and their love for their sports. They feel like real people who have their own ambitions and don't skew the story towards some unrealistic standard of romance, until the crushing news from Taiki's mom, who by the way used to be teammates with Chinatsu's mom, that Chinatsu's family is moving away much to his despair. Right after hearing this, running straight to where she practices, not to tell her that he likes her, but to tell her that all that effort that she's put in, the tears, the sweat for her love for basketball, has to mean something, and that she can't just move away without seeing things through, only to realize she's not actually going but just her parents, much to his embarrassment. And that's not where it stops. The story just takes off from there, throwing our two characters in a twist and a complicated yet funny situation, which I'll let you guys find out for yourself. It's a huge first chapter, and do give it a read. It's filled with heartwarming moments, and again, just like with Kaoru Hana wa Rin to Saku or The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, one of the things that drew me in to try out this manga a few months ago was because of the art. Genuinely breathtaking how so many panels can instill just the right emotions and energy, and leans more towards the conventional shoujo manga art style, with the big eyes and pupils and really detailed hair and face lines like blushes, despite being a shonen story. Screw demographics, to be honest, a good story is a good story. At the end of the day, it's just really hard to not stop reading and take a breather to appreciate so many of the panels. Aside from that, just from the artwork alone, I kind of want to see how they would adapt it into an anime if they ever do. This is something I can imagine KyoAni or Kyoto Animation doing with their style, or even Studio Cloverworks, who if you didn't know is responsible for My Dress Up Darling. And just like with Oshinoko, one can hope to see the involvement of Kappe aka Kanna Hirayama, but that's just me getting ahead of myself, but who knows. The only thing I see wrong with the series is that sometimes it ends up with the wrong target audience. For some reason I always see people complain about it not having enough focus on sports, or not having enough focus on being a fluffy rom-com that will make your heart melt on every chapter. It's neither but also both, and this mix of drama and awkwardness to make its own atmosphere and narrative. Although the side characters can be annoying at times, you can appreciate it for being its own thing, especially since it started from a one-shot. So to make it a proper series, you kind of have to drag some stuff on. But regardless, it stole the heart of many manga readers, including myself, that follow it to this day, especially with its recent developments, which I'll let you guys find out for yourself. All in all, I love this manga and would love to see it getting more traction. And do let me know what you guys think of it if you plan on picking it up or have read it already. Yeah, that's about it. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you're new here, hit subscribe for more anime, manga, and Japan related content. I try my best to put out a video every single week, and we usually got a short daily uploads as well. And besides that, it really helps the channel a lot. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe. Bye bye, subscribe, peace.